All right, guys. Good game tonight. Big win. Ethan, we'll start with you. What'd you see out there that you liked about the team's effort here tonight?
Yeah, we're obviously short on the back end, and I think our team did a great job adjusting for that. And we stayed on top of pucks, and we just played a really conservative, really responsible game. And yeah, I think that was the big difference between our performance against Windsor and our performance tonight against Flint.
And you mentioned short on the back end. Marco Sikic comes in, and he plays a pretty strong game back there. What'd you see from him?
Yeah, Sicky was fantastic on D. Like, you looked like a natural to me. It's funny, like in the summer we skate together sometimes, and when there's not enough D at the scrimmages or whatever, he'll come back there. So I've known he's been able to play D, and I thought he did a great job tonight.
Game-winning goal in overtime. What'd you see in overtime on that play?
Yeah, well, first I bobbled the puck out of the zone, and that was a little embarrassing. So I brought it back, and we just, we had a quick timeout. Just said we wanted to get one-timers through and just pressure at the net. And Vorder put it right in the wheelhouse, and it wasn't a great shot, but there was a lot of traffic, and it found its way in. So
I was going to ask you about the shot. I couldn't tell for sure on the TV replay, but it looked like maybe he was looking for a fastball, and you gave him a changeup.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know, man. just came off my stick a little weird, I guess, and I got lucky and it found 5-hole.
Benny, from your perspective, I think I counted in the last 5 minutes 4 block shots. Then there was Davio's block shot without a stick in overtime. Just talk about the play in front of you tonight.
Yeah, no, it was unreal. We came together as a whole team and played really well defensively, and that's something that we're definitely trying to do all year. So it was pretty cool seeing that and seeing us step up when we don't have too many of our defensemen in the lineup.
And your performance tonight, maybe there wasn't a lot of red letter saves, but I mean, you just looked solid. You looked in control out there tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I just tried to keep it simple, play my game, and let the rest take care of itself.
And Ethan, from your perspective, you lost the shootout game to Guelph. You had the tough game against Windsor where you battled back but came up short. A game like this, can this sort of get this club maybe back on a run again, maybe 4 or 5 wins in a row sort of thing?
Totally, yeah. I think we're good at building off of our success. I think we just need to stay grounded, not get ahead of ourselves, and just put the work in every day and show up ready to play. And I think we can beat anyone on any given night. So I think it's a really positive win for us, and we're fortunate we're going to be having some guys, like I'm pretty sure Massey's back in the lineup on Wednesday, so that'll be huge for us. And just moving forward, just keep bringing the same effort every night, and I think we'll be successful.
I guess for Ben, I mean, it's 30-something saves tonight. I mean, a little busier than I've been seeing a lot of times this year as opposed to previous years. I mean, what's it been like for you, with a little, busier workload tonight versus some of the other games?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've said this before in some interviews. I like that. Keeps me going, keeps me into the game. So, I didn't mind it at all. I mean, especially when the guys play the way they did in front. It wasn't like we were giving up like 14 breakaways and 3,000 2-on-1s. It was all shots from the outside and shots that are pretty simple to just play simple on. So, at the end of the day, I mean, I'll take that any day.
You mentioned before, like you said, you like the busier nights. I mean, does it make a difference on those games when you're not getting as much work to do?
Yeah, I think it took a little bit of an adjustment period for me. Not getting too many shots in a game. I think that's something that I haven't had in a while. So it was something that I had to adjust to at the start of the year, and I think I'm starting to get it now. And it's just building off that. And I mean, we've got a pretty special team here, so it's exciting to see that. And I think that's what keeps me in the game as well.
I mean, Ethan, after the last couple of nights, that short back end. I mean, how were the guys feeling back there?
Pretty good. For the young guys, obviously it's a huge opportunity for them. Yeah, I remember when I was 16 or 17, getting the opportunity to, play like top 4, play big minutes. It's great for development. It's great for just the opportunity. It's fun for them. And I think everyone was just excited tonight and just ready to go. And I think everyone on the back end played good tonight. I think we did a great job. We definitely gave them some shots, but we kept it to the outside for the most part.
Benny, in terms of satisfying 2 points this season earned, where does that one rate?
Yeah, that's definitely pretty high up there. I think our rivalry with Flint is definitely intensifying. So to take 2 points from them, it doesn't feel any better.
I wanted to talk about that a little bit. It seems like the two teams generally don't like each other very much. Flint tends to use some tactics that, delaying things a little bit that can get very aggravating, and they tried to kind of yank you into that, especially as the game went on. But I thought you guys did a pretty good job of sort of saying, hey, we know we're short-staffed on the back end. The 2 points are more important than vendettas, and I thought you did a pretty good job of backing away.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to give us a break to refuel ourselves, we'll take it any day of the week, right? So if they want to play those games, hopefully we can just get the 2 points at the end of the day, and that's what matters.
Benny, obviously you're facing a team in the Flint Firebirds, but do you elevate your emotion a little bit when you're up against a guy like Brennan Othman, a player that you see an awful lot, the owner of arguably the best shot in the league? Does that give you an extra little, little twinge of adrenaline when you're facing a guy of that caliber?
I think for me, I just got to keep it the same game as if I was playing anybody else. I want to keep it simple. I don't want to start second-guessing myself just because of who he is. So for me, just going into every game the same.